Hey everyone, I hope you're doing so well. I'm coming to you today with a look that was requested by one of my lovely subscribers. She told me that she would be attending an Indian wedding sometime in the near future. I hope I'm not too late for this. And she would be wearing a sari that was red and green in color. So I've taken inspiration from that. She also requested that I do something that's a little more appropriate for spring and summer. So working with the Indian theme, I did create a dramatic look, but I also played it down a little bit so as to make for a bit of a brighter look for the spring and summer. I hope this is what you were looking for. Please stay tuned for how to do this look. Okay, so I'm a little bit irritated because I completed this look almost 90% done and then my computer just shut down on me. So I'm actually starting over again. So let's get started. I've already applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance to my lid. Also, you'll notice that I've also applied the highlight to my face, which in this case, before I forget to tell you, was MAC's Iridescent Loose Powder in Golden Bronze. Yes, so let's go on with the eyes. As a base on my eyelid today, I'm going to be using MAC's Paint Pot in Indianwood. And this is just going to be applied sparingly, and as the color fades from my finger, I'm going to bring it up underneath my brow. I also forgot to mention that I put some Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my lower lash line because I will be putting a brighter shadow there later, and that's just to help keep it on a little bit longer. For my base on my lid color after the paint pot, I am going to use, once again, MAC Iridescent Loose Powder in Golden Bronze using a flat shader brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of color on the brush. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, this stuff is quite potent as far as color is concerned, so just be sure to swirl it around in the lid to break the color up a little more. And then pat this onto your eyelid, not going past the crease. Okay, for my next color today, I am actually going into the green part of this look, which is NARS eyeshadow in Night Porter. It is a very deep green shade with a lot of sort of satiny shimmer, sort of sheen laid into it. I'll be using my angled shadow brush for this, and I'll just tap the color right onto the brush. Sorry, place the color right onto the tip of the brush, tap off any excess, and then we're going to place this in an angled sort of wing shape right from the base of the lashes going outwards, and I'm going to try my best to match the shape that I created on this side. So I'm just going to pat the color right onto the corner there. And you can see the green is quite potent. I love NARS eyeshadows for this because the payoff is great. And then what I'm going to do is drag this color about about a third way across my crease and then blend it out so the color sort of fades nicely into the gold. So I'm just going to drag it along my crease. All right, now that I have my color placed where I want it, I'm going to use a very stiff domed brush that is actually clean to blend out the harsh edges of the color along here. We're going to blend it upwards towards the brow. And once you've blended out the outer edges, clean off the tip of your brush. I'm going to use my regular towel, just rub it onto a clean piece of cloth, and then blend the color out into the gold on the inner part of the color that you have placed here. And that should soften the look a little bit more. Okay, in making the colors even, you can see I brought the green in a little further. That's the beauty with makeup. You can improvise and make it look as you want and as best as possible. So let's go on to the next step. What I'm going to do now is apply a little bit of a highlight to the inner tear duct area as well as right underneath my brow. And for this today, I'm going to use Shroom by MAC and my small shader brush. Just apply it as you usually would. Just make sure the colors are blended nicely. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply that lighter color that I was telling you about to my lower lash line, and this will be Trace Gold by MAC. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit onto the same brush that I used to apply Shroom and apply it all the way along my lower lash line and right along the edge of the green color that I have here, just to brighten it up a little bit more. As you can see, I'm not using too many dark colors around my eye because we want to make this, the subscriber that requested this look asked for it to be more appropriate for spring and summer. And so we want to, my whole thing with that is make your eyes look bright and more open. So I'm not going to be lining the inner rim of my eyes with any dark liner or anything like that. All I'll be doing is applying a thick sort of winged eyeshadow, winged liner along my upper lash line and mascara on my upper and lower lashes. For this, I will be using Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner in Blackest Black. However, if you're going to be dancing the night away, I would recommend using a waterproof gel liner. And as you all know, my favorite is the Bobbi Brown gel liner in Black Ink. And as for my mascara, I will be applying my regular CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion in Very Black to my upper and lower lashes. One thing I'm going to do with my mascara is I'm going to fan my lashes out just like I did in my last video, last couple of videos, just to kind of make my lashes look a little more full and fluttery. I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've applied my eyeliner and my mascara, I hope you can see that by applying mascara on my lower lashes as well as my upper lashes without putting any black eyeliner on the waterlines, you can see that it opened my eyes up a little bit more. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush. As I mentioned earlier, I've already applied my highlight to, the backs of my cheekbones, the upper brow, right above my upper brow, and then the bridge of my nose, chin, and Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to apply a blush by MAC that kind of goes right in with the theme of this summer, sort of bright corally peach colors. This one is actually Peaches by MAC. And yes, I'll just apply, I'll apply the blush using my NARS Kabuki brush to the fronts of my cheeks and blending into the highlight color that I've already applied. Now with my blush color applied, I'm going to go ahead and apply a lipstick and lip liner and perhaps a little bit of gloss. I've already moisturized my lips prior to applying any makeup today. The color of lip liner that I'm going to use is Half Red by MAC, and I'll just line my lips and fill them in ever so slightly. And the reason I'm doing this is to help create a good base for the bright lipstick color that I'll be using today, which actually brings in the red color for this theme. It is a red lip color by Makeup Forever, but it's not the Moulin Rouge color that you've seen me use in the past. This is more of a blue red, and this is Rouge Artist Intense in color number 45 by Makeup Forever. And then as a lip gloss today, I'm using Lancome's Laque Fever, and this color is called Evening Splendor, and it is just a red lip gloss with a little bit of shimmer to it. I really like this lip gloss, which is why I'm using it. It's a nice feel to the lips, as well as it kind of is a little bit more longer wearing, so it'll prolong the color on the lips. Right now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lip liner and fill them in ever so slightly. Now as you can see, this is quite a neutral lip liner on me. I didn't want to add much color with the lip liner to this lip color. The reason I'm using such a bright color, you can choose to use a more nude or neutral color. It's because it is bright and it is Indian. It is for an Indian occasion, wedding occasion, and I thought, what better place to use it than now? So I'm going to go ahead and carefully apply this color to my lips. Okay, so I applied the lip color. As you can see, it's very deep and bright. I've also blotted the lip color off a little bit, and now I'm going to go ahead and top it off with this lip gloss. And with my lip color applied, there you have it. A green and red themed look that would be appropriate for an Indian wedding. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for plenty more. I have a couple more Bollywood inspired looks coming up, as well as another one of my looks for less videos for spring. I truly hope you've enjoyed. Please stay tuned for plenty more and have a fabulous day.